Here we go, mascots. Here we go. Mascots, hands up. You're killing me. Here we go. Wait a minute. Are you cheating? Don't cheat with the children here. All right, here we go. Simon Sez up, Simon Sez down, Simon Sez nose, Simon Sez ears, Simon Sez hands up, Simon Sez hands down. Simon Sez just Mr. Frog play. Simon Sez hands on hips, you're out. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Let's do all the animals in the water. Just a turtle. Here we go. Simon Sez hands on head. Simon Sez tap the head. Simon Sez stop. Hands up. And you're out. All right, here we go. Let's come on over here. Simon Sez put up your right hand. Yeah. Wave it. Simon Sez wave it. Simon Sez stop. Hand down. Nice job. Simon Sez hand up. You're out. Go. Here we go. Here we go. You ready? Simon Sez run. Simon Sez stop. Hands up. You're out. Let's come on down here. Simon Sez the puppy dog. Here, come on up here for a second. You're out. All right, here we go. Wait a minute, puppy dog. We love puppy dogs. You're back in. Puppy dog, you're back. And he's gone. He's gone. All right, here we go. You ready? Here we go. This is your little Pooh Bear or whatever this thing is. Here we go. Simon Sez run. Simon Sez stop. Hands up. You're out. Here we go. Harry! Harry, I love Harry. Simon Sez head, Simon Sez hip, Simon Sez head, Simon Sez hip, Simon Sez head, Simon Sez hip. You're good. Stay. Here we go. Hands up. You're out. All right, here we go. Medic! Here we go. Simon Sez hands on head. Simon Sez lean forward. Simon Sez stand up straight. Hands up. Hands up. Simon Sez hands up. Hands down. Hands down. Simon Sez hands down. You're still in. Nice job. Let's come back over here. Here we go. Simon Sez head, Simon Sez hip, Simon Sez head, Simon Sez hip, Simon Sez head, Simon Sez run, Simon Sez stop, hands up, you're out. Here we go. You ready now? Here we go. Simon Sez put up your left hand, that's your right hand, you're out. Go, shame on you. Here we go. Here we go, you ready? Here we go, now the bumblebee thing again. Here we go. Simon Sez head, Simon Sez hips, Simon Sez head, Simon Sez hips, Simon Sez head, Simon Sez tap the head, Simon Sez stop, Simon Sez run, Simon Sez stop, hands up, Simon Sez, we stop running, you're out, go. It's like you have to go to the bathroom. Harry! Harry! Here we go. Simon Sez up, Simon Sez down. Nice, move down, please, move down, you're out. All right, here we go. Here we go. Look who's left! Look who's left! The Timberwolves crush! Birthday boy Grizz! Here we go. Grizz, you go first. Simon Sez touch your nose. Simon Sez up. Simon Sez down. Nice. Timberwolves, crush! Simon Sez head, Simon Sez hip, Simon Sez head, Simon Sez hip, Simon head, Simon Sez hip, Simon belly, Simon Sez nose, Simon belly, Simon nose, Simon belly, Simon nose. Nice. Grizz. Simon Sez head, Simon Sez belly. Nice. Here we go, you ready? Crunch! Crunch, here we go. Simon Sez hips, you're out. You're out.